You are. I'm that Cyclops guy. I'm pretty sure you can figure out why they call me that. Or not. You can find me on all of the socials, including Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook, and YouTube with that_Cyclops_guy. I'm a variety streamer. I play a ton of different games, everything from Tetris to Grand Theft Auto and everything in between.
Let's do this. Hey everyone, KoimiaX here. Dad by day, gamer by night, sometimes streamer, aka old man. I give the hot takes here at Garbage In, Garbage Out that nobody has asked for. I am a variety streamer that has been streaming for 13 years now. I've been on every big platform and several small ones that don't exist anymore. If you want the most recent up-to-date information about me, just follow me on Twitter at KoimiaX. I like to collect autographed Funko Pops, football jerseys, and comics.
What's up, losers? Neo-deth here, and welcome to my graveyard. I'm the third host of Garbage In, Garbage Out. We've been doing this for 3 months with all of us together. I've also been streaming the same amount of time. I stream on Twitch and then repost daily on YouTube, so go check those out. Fun little fact about me is I also love Lego. We've been having a blast doing this, communicating with fans, and also talking about gaming and entertainment news from the week.
And we would like to welcome you to
Garbage In, Garbage Out.
What's up?
Hello there.
How's everybody?
You know, I was just thinking maybe we should redo that intro because, I mean, I sound like I'm going to have a panic attack. You know, Koimia gets cut off like halfway through his sentence. And
well, he told me to do that. He's like, no, cut it off right here. And then literally stop talking.
But then
he's like, just do that. That's fine.
Neo-deth, you're like, I've been doing this for 3 months and you've been here longer than 3 months now.
I mean, now I have. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And then also, like, my lighting isn't the greatest. And yeah, I mean, we could redo it, but I like how it's structured.
Yeah,
I like how you say, you know, or not, and you know, and I put in his, you know, slaps, and I don't know, it's just got some quirks to it that I like about it.
Yeah, it's definitely got a few, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, you know, I'm there going like, you can find me on this, on that. It's like, sounds like I'm having a panic attack, and I was just literally looking at a camera.
The only thing that really rubs me the wrong way on that is our timing on the, and we would like to welcome you to.
Yeah.
That's well, like, you know.
Yeah. And I tried to cut it down. Like, I know mine was really long on that because I didn't know what we were looking for, and I did mine first.
Yeah.
So I had to like trim mine down to kind of match yours the best I could.
Well, mine
was just also starting with video editing, so I could probably do it better now.
And also, I mean, it took me like 20 tries. I mean, I sent you the full thing, and yeah. I was not having it by the end. I'm just like, cut, print, let's go. You know, like,
right. And that's literally what you said. You're like, take it out right there. We're done.
Yep.
Like,
fuck it.
Okay.
Use that.
Like it shows our personality and shows what the show is really about. It's just kind of odd the way that it starts with like, and then instantly like you get cut off, and then he's like 3 months. It's like 5 months into it.
Right. 4 years later. I mean, I've only been with these guys for 3 months.
Yeah. Feels like yesterday. Speaking of that, this is our 25th episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. That feels really good.
Has it really been 25?
Yeah. I mean, by my counting, from when I started, yes.
I was going to say, is that just from when you started? Because I know Cyclops...
it's not starting from there. I counted, like, your guys' old episodes. I skipped, like, one of your specials that you guys did.
Year-end review.
Yeah, I counted up, like, all the ones you had, and this is the 25th one.
Well, shit. We should do something.
Our show is officially old enough to rent a car.
Wait, isn't that 26?
It's old enough to drink, though.
Yeah.
Drink all right, who's got the booze? Who's got the booze?
I mean, right now I got 7 Up, which can be mixed with a lot of stuff. So
I mean, I've got Celsius. Unfortunately, it's not one of the ones that's mixed with High Noon. You guys heard about that shit, right?
Yeah, I
What?
did hear about that.
Oh,
Yes.
that. Yeah.
The High Noon getting their cans labeled wrong and
Right.
had it mixed with the Celsius labels or some shit.
Imagine you handed that to your child and said, "Here, calm
Yeah.
down."
Yeah.
And I tell you, that first week that had happened, like everybody and their mother at my job was buying Celsius because we're like, work's gonna get lit. You know, we were playing roulette with the Celsius and hoping it was
See
a
who
High
got
Noon.
it.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
I haven't tried Celsius. Is it good?
I really like it. I mean, it's got zero sugar. You know, it's got the caffeine that I crave, and there's a lot of really good flavors. So
Yeah, I know.
The wife likes Alani. That's her brand. She likes,
Mhm.
and she finally got some of that witch's brew that's hard to find. And we love that one. I love that one.
I
It
haven't
tastes just
seen
like
that
an
one.
apple. That's because you can't find it anywhere. It's so fucking scarce, and people are buying it up and fucking reselling them for way more than what they're supposed to be sold for. Of course,
Right.
you know,
I've been hunting
yay, capitalism.
communism. I've been
I
hunting.
wish.
That too.
The wife wants to try Angry Orchard has a variety pack out that's based on like the Halloween movie slashers.
Oh,
Like there's like a Freddy Krueger one and a Jason one and things like
are they
that.
different
But
like flavors too?
yeah. And it was supposed to have launched like August 1st, and from what she's been reading online, it's like damn near impossible to find. So
A lot of these things that are coming out for the holiday season, you know,
There's-
we're in that season already.
yeah, pumpkin spice is around the corner, y'all.
I mean,
There's
and the creamer and everything.
There's a liquor store just in the next town over called Varsity Liquors, and usually if I have trouble finding something because of scarcity, they're the ones I can usually count on to have it. Not always, but they're the ones.
Kind of like Woodman's back in Rockford. Like you could find anything usually in there.
Oh,
Their
yeah, there's
alcohol
crap
section.
soda.
There was one in DeKalb too that was like that where
Was it
you
one
could
of the
always
drive-up
go.
ones?
Yeah, it was.
Okay,
That
so
makes no sense to me.
I know we
Yeah.
just talked about Woodman's there for a second. Now I got to ask, okay, Koimiya, or anybody watching, neo-deth calls it soda, and I call it
we're back
pop.
to this again.
Yes, is it soda or is it pop? And if you
It's
say
soda.
water, I am banning you.
Thought it was if it was soda
I mean,
pop.
if you ask people in the South, it's Coke.
Right, we
Would you
said
like a
that.
Coke?
Yeah.
What color? What flavor Coke would you like?
Yeah, I call them both. Actually, I've used both. So
It depends on where you grew up in the United States.
well, the one that gets me up here in Wisconsin is water fountain.
Bubbler.
The
Yeah.
bubbler? Yeah.
Fuck is that? No, it's a
Yeah, I don't know where that comes from.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing is like those ones that squirt the water that you can like go jump in or whatever. Those are considered fountains, water fountains, and they call like a drinking fountain. They call that they call that the bubbler, and it's like
Yeah.
no. I've heard.
I don't know.
it's called
That is the
Wisconsin
only place
said.
I've ever heard it called a bubbler.
Yeah. No, they do that
I
in
don't know
Wisconsin.
what you're drinking out of that it's bubbling, but
Right.
okay.
Yeah. So Veronica came in and said Sycamore had a drive-through. Yeah, Sycamore had a drive-through liquor store as well. And then
Yes, what was that called? Oh God. I haven't been to Sycamore in so long. Lundine's.
yeah,
That was over by
Lundine's.
Portillo's. Lundine's Liquors.
That's the one that I was thinking about. That's what I said
the
DeKalb.
one I think
That's
I
the
was
one
thinking about by
So
Portillo's, yes.
mhm.
And I've been in that one. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. So
Lundine's
I don't know how
used
we
to
got
be
on
over
the
by the junior
alcohol,
high,
but-
which was weird.
we got on the alcohol because we said our show was old enough to drink.
Yes, okay. But,
So with 25
yes,
episodes.
welcome everybody this week. And Koimiya, I must say, you're looking a lot better today
I feel a lot healthier, you know.
than last week.
Yeah. Thanks to Fred for filling in for me. I'm
Yeah, no
pretty sure
problem.
he did a good job.
Oh, he
So,
just kept talking just like you.
I'm
and
sure he did. Yeah.
He
But who
was
has
great
the hot
until he
takes?
started screwing up the camera stuff and making us, put up the shit's fucked.
Yeah, when I was editing that, it was only like 20 minutes, but
You know,
still,
I gotta say though, the thumbnail that you used for that week's episode?
With me doing that weird.
Is Cyclops like?
That'll segue into our
Cyclops was
other
doing.
thing. It's because we said, you can, if you don't want to look at these ugly mugs, and he goes, nah, then you can listen to us on Spotify.
Fair enough.
And then I just happened to take that one because it still had Fred in the picture.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's perfect.
That is perfect.
And, well, it had like you looking way too serious. It had Fred in the picture.
I was like
and me
doing
like
this. So if you
something
look
going
at the hand on mine, it's all like blurry because I was doing, the face thing.
Well, I do got to say also, when we had, well, no, I don't care about that. I've come to know that.
Okay,
no, when we had Angel on, I'm gonna do a little plug here really quick. When we had Angel on and he was talking about the hats and T-shirts for Beam, I got my Beam shirt today.
Yay!
And he was not lying. This is actually a really comfortable shirt and real soft and yeah. So that came.
Did you get the hat, or did you go back and get the hat, or no?
I have not gotten it yet. No.
Did you order it? Or
not
no?
yet. Not yet.
Okay.
So
I ordered the package where you get the shirt and the hat. But last week he was saying there was a supplier issue with the hats, that they were running out, so it might be delayed on that. So I don't know if they're going to just ship me the shirt first, or they're going to wait. But they said, that this week those were supposed to start going out.
Okay. Well, the shirt is very comfortable. Angel was not lying.
Awesome. That's good.
And speaking of him, he's coming back.
Yay!
December 15th. He is going to be back on our show. I know he said that when he was on previously that they're going to be doing some big things in November. And so I'm hoping that when he comes...
it's the 13th. December.
Okay, sorry, the 13th of December, not the 15th. My bad.
I was like, wait, 15th? That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, no, the 13th of December. But he said they were doing some big things in November, and so I'm hoping for some big announcements.
Yeah,
when he comes back.
Originally, when he was chatting with me, he's like, "Yeah, let's do it mid-November," and then you got a hold of him, and he's like, "Well, let's do it in December," and that's what we had originally said. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, whatever.
I had said when you told me that, I emailed him and I was like, Neo said you were thinking mid-November, and he's like, oh, I've got some stuff going on, and he's like, so how does December sound? And I said, okay, well, what days work for you? And then I said, because you told me what days weren't good for you, and he's like, how's the 13th? And I'm like, I'll ask, and you guys are like, yes, and I said, we're good to go.
Yeah, we don't say no to Angel, pretty much.
No. So he's a good guy, though. Real good guy.
Yes.
I was glad. I loved having him on. I love the fact that he wanted to come back. I love the fact that he stayed half an hour longer than he said he was going to.
Right.
That to me tells me that he had a good time.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and he was asking for more questions. Come on, guys, you can come up with more, and it was just a great vibe. So and that's why I'm promoting that one so much, is because it was such a good episode.
That's gonna be a packed episode though, because we'll have him, and then I don't know if we'll do it that night or if we'll have to hold it until like the next week, or if we can do like a special episode because the Game Awards is the 11th.
Oh,
where they're going to be doing a lot of announcements.
Oh boy!
So.
Yeah, that will be a separate show, or if we can do it after Angel leaves,
just after, and that's all we do is just the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I don't care much about the award show. That's like 18% award show, but there's going to be a lot of big announcements there.
Sure. I mean, just like the opening night live, there was a lot of announcements.
Yep, and we'll be getting into that in just a little bit here too.
Yep. But that's a little foreshadowing for you folks.
Yeah,
as if the title of the show wasn't enough.
Maybe they don't read the title. Maybe they just go, "Let me just click."
Yeah, oh shit, they're live. Let's watch.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Well, I want to thank all 6 of you that have come out and been watching us this entire time.
But
And we've peaked at 6. All right.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
That was a great show. We talked about alcohol and left.
Yeah.
So, now we do have a couple of things. That was neo-deth, you're the one that brought this up. I don't even know much about this band, but apparently they're apparently their guitarist died. The former guitarist and co-founder of the heavy metal band Mastodon died in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's super sad. You know, it was a motorcycle accident. I read the article, like the person was turning and like just ran into him, and
was he on the motorcycle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Assuming? Okay.
Yep. He was on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Brent Hinds
You
killed
gotta watch for
Wednesday
them
night.
motorcycles.
Yeah. I did see like a thing where Norman Reedus came out and said, you know, because he was friends with him and whatnot, they had gotten matching tattoos and whatnot. And he's like, you know, you got to watch for motorcycles because he's a big motorcycle guy too.
Yes, he is. He even has that TV show, the Riding with Norman or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it. But
yeah, it seems like almost every one of his roles in any TV show or movie is somehow some sort of biker. You know,
it's funny that you mentioned that. Like, as far as like, here we go on one of my offshoots.
Get ready, folks.
You know how have you noticed? So, like, certain actors always getting pigeon-toed into the same thing. Like Norman Reedus has his motorcycles. Freaking Jason Statham is like plays one character in every fucking movie of his. I swear to God that Zooey Deschanel has in her contract somewhere that no matter what she does, she has to sing at least once in her film or TV show or whatever. Because I swear to God, I have not seen a single role of hers where she doesn't.
Mm-hmm. At least once.
At least once, you know.
Wait, she was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't think she sang there.
Was she?
She was in there for like 1 or 2 episodes.
Okay, see, I don't count that. I'm talking like major roles.
Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, you had New Girl. She sings the fucking theme song. Elf, she had her little singing in the shower while, you know, Will Ferrell was sitting outside of it. You know, I swear to God.
She also sang at the end of that one too, didn't she?
Yeah.
She forced her to or whatever.
Well, she did to get everybody to sing to get Santa's sleigh off the ground. So I'm convinced that she has somewhere in her contract that she has to sing at least once in her roles.
Fair enough.
That's it. That's
That's whatever KoimiaX is talking about for you.
Yep. Thank you, Billy. So.
Yeah, I still wonder. I mean, yeah, I'm so glad Billy West did that for you, but like the way his eye is closed, and I know that sounds funny coming out of me, but I mean, the way his eye is closed, I wonder if he had a stroke. I think
that's what I think too. And I mean, I know that he had a battle with cancer as well. But then, yeah, like I was watching that video, and I'm thinking a couple of his videos, if you go and watch them on his Cameo page, that he's looking like that. So I think he had a stroke.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Just didn't come out and say it, you know.
Yeah. So. And he doesn't have to. I mean, if he wants to keep it personal, he can.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were talking about Brent Hinds. Yeah, it says here he was killed Wednesday night in a crash while on a Harley Davidson when the driver of a BMW SUV failed to yield, making a turn at the intersection of Memorial Drive and Boulevard. According to police, it happened around 11:35 p.m. Okay, and that's the thing. It's like I'm not going to say anybody, or I'm not going to say he was at fault, but driving a motorcycle that late at night makes it even harder to see you unless you're wearing like, you know, super obnoxious yellow, orange, or white.
Right.
But that's why you got to listen for the motorcycles. Listen for that engine and watch, you know.
Well, it seems like I'm guessing the SUV was just in a hurry, probably wasn't paying attention.
Yep.
Man, but I don't know. Think about if that happened to you. Like, how fucked would you be, like, in a mental state? Fuck, I just killed somebody driving. Like,
not even a celebrity, just anybody in general.
Right, anybody. It doesn't even have to be a celebrity. I mean, you add the celebrity on it, and then it's even fucking worse, right? I'm sure, like, the fans, if they ever find out the person, they would probably start harassing them, or whatever the case may be.
They'd be in physical danger.
Right, but I mean, just think about that. Like, you're just driving, and you make a mistake and cost somebody their life. You're screwed, and you're probably going to pay for it. Physically or monetarily the rest of your life.
Oh, probably mentally too. But,
well, yeah, mentally too.
At least if they're human,
Right.
And yeah, that's really sad. So I wasn't a big fan of them, but that doesn't mean. But that's still really sad because that he's been a trailblazer in the metal genre.
Right.
Yeah.
Mastodon as a whole has been a trailblazer. So super sad.
Unfortunately, that's not the only death we have to talk about here. But Humpy is that Humpy or Humpy? I think it's Humpy. Humpy Wheeler, racing promoter, Cars voice actor, died at the age of 86. At least his was natural causes,
Right.
Who was he in Cars?
Let's see.
I'm gonna guess the sheriff. Like one of those old people, older.
I think he was the announcer, actually, like the one that was doing the announcing of the racing that Lightning McQueen was in.
I mean, to be fair, it's been ages since I've seen Cars, but
as the character Tex Dinoco.
Tex. Oh, Tex. Okay, so yeah, he was the one that was teaching.
Right.
If I remember, he was the one teaching Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Says Cars and Cars 3.
Yeah, right here. Dinoco. So yeah, he was the one. And then the 1975 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Yeah, he was the one that when Lightning McQueen went to that other town and was he was pretty much the mayor of that town, the one that was running things. So yeah, that's I mean, did it say he died of cancer, if I remember?
They just said he died of peacefully. Wait, go down. Peacefully of natural causes yesterday.
Okay.
Surrounded by his loving family.
So, and then there's unfortunately one more, and this one kind of hurts. This is a childhood one. Terence Stamp, the British actor who portrayed General Zod in the early Superman films, is dead at 87. He was the one that was in with Gene Hackman and yeah.
I mean, he's been in a lot of movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Zod is probably the easiest one for everybody to go. Oh, him. Yeah.
That wasn't the one I thought of, but
no, it was the one you thought of.
I'm not a big Superman fan, so I've only watched those maybe once. So it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, he was that guy. What was he from that got me? Does it list some of his movies? If not, I'll look them up.
Let's see here. His ex-business was peppered with highlights, touching portrayal 1994's The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Stamp was also widely praised for his lead in director Steven Spielberg's 1999 cinema, The Limey. I don't remember that one. But it will be his portrayal of Zod in 1978's Superman and its sequel, Superman 2, 2 years later, that he would get the most associated with Stamp. I know he's been in quite a lot of other things. He was a British actor. I think he did a lot of British television.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah, the creepy debut novel, The Collection, or The Collector, that was remade here with Denzel Washington in his role, but it was a British film originally. But yeah, neo-deth, do you have other ones?
Everything that the Brits do.
Yeah.
Right. We just take it and redo it.
Honestly, I think the only time that I think that we did it better than the Brits was a show called Being Human. Did you ever watch that?
Right, yeah, we've talked about that one on here.
Yeah.
You
Young
think
Guns. Young Guns is the one I know him from.
Okay.
Because he was the mentor or whatever to all the guys, and then eventually I believe gets killed, and then that's where they go on their rampage.
so you think that the British office is better than the American office?
See, I didn't really get into the American Office until later in the series.
Mhm.
Because right
the
to
British
begin
one-
with, I didn't like it, but
The British one only ran for 2 seasons.
yeah, that's with Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think I could relate to ours more, but at the same time, I think you can't really outdo Ricky.
no.
Stephen Carell was great, but it was like he was great for an American version of Ricky Gervais,
Yeah.
And I love when Ricky Gervais hosts a lot of our award shows and just rips on everybody.
Oh god.
I mean, that's why he doesn't get to do it much anymore.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong either, but
All right.
I love British humor because I mean, growing up in my household, I grew up, because of my dad, we had Monty Python on all the time. We had Benny Hill on all the time, which Benny Hill could not be fucking done today.
No.
But which is why Python could do some stuff today.
Some.
Brian had
Okay.
I mean, you could still do the Dead Parrot sketch today. You could still do the I'm a Lumberjack today. You could still do a bunch of the Python stuff. Benny Hill, but it's like that's why I'm cautious to see how they're going to do Spaceballs 2. Because a lot of shit that Mel Brooks did back then, you can't do today.
You definitely couldn't do it.
No, because it's already an established franchise. You maybe can because they can say, "Oh, it's a callback." And
I don't know.
Think about it. Look what South Park does.
I guess
us older fans who've seen the originals and grew up with the originals will go, "Yeah, definitely, it's a callback." The younger generation that likes to fucking cancel everything and their mother under the sun if they look at people the wrong way are going to go, "This is evil." This is wrong. So it'll be interesting to see just what they do with Spaceballs 2. Now, I am happy to hear that John Candy's son is picking up the role as Barf Jr.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that Dom DeLuise's son is picking up the role of some sort of form of Pizza the Hut. So that's pretty cool. But I don't think Mel Brooks is going to be able to hit as hard as he could back in the day.
Maybe he just says, "Fuck it, what is he, 99 now, 100?" He's around there. So maybe he just says, "Fuck it." Like,
what are they going to do? Cancel me?
What are they going to do? I'll probably be dead before this comes out. So, like South Park, I don't give a fuck. We're just going for it.
Yeah, I hope he does. In all fairness, I really hope he does. So.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw this week's episode of South Park, but it's true. They don't give a fuck.
I'm 2 episodes behind now, I think.
You didn't see the Christy Nome episode?
I still haven't seen the Christy. I don't have, what is it, Paramount? I don't have Paramount Plus right now, so.
Okay.
I have to catch up.
I know they're not a sponsor for us, but if you get Walmart Plus, that you can, that you pay for, and then you can get your groceries delivered to you and everything. If you get that, you actually get Paramount Plus for free.
Yeah, but the nearest Walmart is 40 minutes from me.
No.
We have sponsors?
No, I said I know they're not a sponsor.
That's like implying that we have some sort of sponsor.
No, I think the three of us are our own sponsors.
I've got Dubby as one, but
I've seen their things we'll
energy drinks.
You.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They are pretty good energy drinks. I ain't gonna lie. So
I'll have to. I got that thing too, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna have to check them out and see what they would do. But it's I also don't want to have it hurt my heart.
There is when they say they are jitterless energy drinks, they are jitterless.
Okay.
You know, and I agree with the thing that says don't drink a lot of it in one day, because I have done that as well. But you know,
Right.
no, they are pretty good. They are pretty good. So yes, I do have Comedy Central, but usually I'm asleep when South Park is on because I have to work that night. So
And they also don't they cut it a little bit out?
yes, they do.
Well, they gotta edit it out for TV.
I mean,
But if you watch it on
they
Paramount
started
Plus,
there, so
yeah. But if you watch it on Comedy Central, they can't say like fuck and shit and stuff like that, and they
They
have
can
to
say
edit out
shit.
some of that. Oh, they can say shit. Okay.
Oh God,
They
yeah.
can't say fuck, but and South Park gets away with a lot of fucks. And if you, even though they don't give any fucks, they get away with fucks. But if you watch it on Paramount Plus, it's completely uncensored.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, they added more because that whole, from what I heard, that whole scene of her going into the pet store and shooting everything up, that one wasn't on TV. That was
Right.
like a Paramount Plus exclusive.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
But it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, did they do that because they didn't have time to animate it for the show because they only have 6 days, or was it because they thought about it after they had sent it in and then they just?
Honestly, see, here's the thing though, that now that they've announced that they're doing bi-weekly scheduling, they've got more time to add more stuff. So, you know,
Maybe that's why they went that way, is so that they could, you know, make little changes here and there.
Mhm. At the same time, though, is like that South Park has always been so relevant. It's like, I just heard about this Sunday, and you're talking about this on Wednesday. It's are we going to be able to have that kind of stuff anymore, or is it?
they are, because you got that extra week of time to add now because of the fact that the shows are bi-weekly.
Then they also rerun the last
That's
episode.
what they do. Is they rerun the previous one, and then
so it still
got that
keeps it
extra
relevant and fresh. And
Yep.
So while we're talking about South Park, how about I just do my Cyclops review of this week's episode?
We still have to
do the controllers
up for the people we've lost.
Yep. So
we got off on a tangent again.
Yep. So yep. For the ones that we lost.
What was that?
I said, who started that one? That tangent. Was it me?
I don't know. Yeah, somebody.
We'll go back in and look and probably still not know.
Yeah, probably.
Me. So,
but yep, for
disappearing.
Mastodon and for Zod and for everyone else that we lost this weekend, thank you very much, and we appreciate it. Hopefully, you're in a better place.
Yep.
It was kind of me who started it, because you said Zod, British humor. I went off about The Office.
Yep. You went off on your tangent. There you go.
It was me.
And then I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. I did get the new 8-Bit Do Pro 3 today. I haven't gotten to play with it completely, but just playing around with the buttons themselves, they feel a lot better than the second one. And I do like that they finally put the lettering on the buttons instead of above them. But yeah, so there's my shelfless plug again.
I've heard everybody's talking about those controllers, the 8-Bit Do's. I've never used one.
I think they are the best third-party market controllers. You either got like this one or like the other one everybody likes is the Ultimate series, which is I think kind of like the Xbox controller.
Well, the ones that
these are like the PlayStation.
Right. The ones I used to hear a lot about were Scuff. You know, the Scuff controllers were supposedly like top of the line and everything, and then where did they go?
Don't know. Well, I mean, the great thing about this is you can use it on all the systems, and you just flip a switch in the back, and it goes. And then also with this new one, it comes with a lovely little base that it just sits in to charge.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So
fancy.
Yeah, they've definitely upped their game on these ones.
So I just want to say to everybody who's watching and hears us getting off on all of these tangents,
we are deeply sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
No,
and honestly, no, we're not. No, we're not.
I mean, if we didn't go off on our tangents, this show would be like 20 minutes.
We'd be like, well, shit, what do we talk about now?
All right.
Respect my authority.
We'd have a lot of dead space and we wouldn't know what the fuck to talk about. So
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, if you're offended,
What's the big deal? It doesn't hurt anybody.
right. I think we've played all our South Park ones now.
Yep.
nope, there's still 2 more we can do.
You'll play the World of Warcraft one when I bring that up.
As you always do. So,
What did you just bring up?
Nothing.
nothing.
no. Mister, it's called pop and not. It's called soda and not pop.
Butters, go buy World of Warcraft, install it on your computer, and join the online sensation before we all murder you.
There, I beat you to it. Ah. Can't beat them.
I didn't hear no bell.
You didn't beat me. Yeah. I like Koimi. It's just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know. We've gone off the complete rails.
There's no show anymore.
You guys are you're even beyond my level. I'm retiring. You're done.
That's it.
You're
He's
good.
throwing in the belt.
Yep.
Remember when we used to have a show? All right.
Okay, I think that is definitely all of those we can do.
That's every single one.
Yes.
We'll find another reason to use them.
Right.
But no, for Cyclops review here, I recently watched the newest episode of South Park. And I'm just going to keep this up here for reference here, which was South Park targets Trump's manhood in the latest episode spoofing
Again?
DC takeover.
I was gonna say, haven't they all season?
I mean,
Yes.
didn't they do that in the first one, like pretty hardcore?
First 2, yes.
Oh, first 2. So
Yeah.
All season.
yeah. It'll be just a running joke through the whole season, I'm sure.
So the reason they do this is because they have some scenes in the White House where a lot of world leaders are going to Trump and they're offering him gifts, telling him what a great person he is, how much they appreciate him not doing stuff to their country, and how they know that he doesn't have a small penis.
So just basically real life.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is like every single one episode, every single one of them ends with, and we totally know you do not have a tiny penis. like all 7 people that they have talking to him. And then so the episode starts with Randy's marijuana farm getting raided by ICE, and they're taking all of his Mexican workers, which just turns out is all of his workers except for Tally. And he keeps saying like this keeps happening and they keep getting taken to detention centers. Well, then he asks ChatGPT for help. Sharon's getting upset because he's not talking to her about the problems with the farm. He's talking to ChatGPT, which continually encourages him because that's what ChatGPT does. Yep. And then so eventually he decides that he's going to steal a Mexican out of the detention center, takes them and starts trying to put his business back together. Through some hilarity on that, he ends up realizing that he can't build his business the way that it was, and the only way to get out of debt is to sell the farm, ending a story arc that started in 2018, where now they're no longer living at Tegrity Farms. They're going back into South Park. It sounds like they're going to be moving back into their old house.
Nice.
So, yeah, because that Tegrity Farms arc got to be, I mean, I know that they did it in the specials and they did it for a while and they were trying to keep continuity with it, but at the same time, it was like, okay, come on, the story's told. Move on.
Although the death metal band that his kid had, that was pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. With Stan being like,
yes, that was funny.
Yep, and then of course it takes a lot of shots at DC, taking over the DC police, everything like that. It's typical South Park. It's got their typical satire, pretty much holding a mirror to society and saying, "This is how stupid you look." And for this one, they do again spoof JD Vance. They do bring Satan back. The one thing I would say that I'd like to see with Satan here, the last time we saw Satan on South Park was when he was fighting against Man Bear Pig, and Man Bear Pig killed him, and Satan ascended to heaven. Now all of a sudden he's in a relationship with Trump in DC. I'd like to know how he got back on Earth.
talking about a show that kills its character every single episode and then is all of a sudden back to life the next episode. And you want continuity?
I would just like to know like what the story was for him getting kicked back out of heaven and back on Earth, and then getting in with Trump.
Maybe because he's a fallen angel.
Could be, but
hey, they're talking about fictional characters. Fictional characters. Am I getting through to you at all?
Ooh, crap. Hit the wrong button there. Yeah, I know. But still, for this one, I know you guys haven't seen it yet. For this one though, I would definitely give it 1.5 eyes out of 5. Remember, with us, the lower the eye count, the better it is, because that means I couldn't take my eye off of it.
All right.
So definitely check it out. This whole season, I know it's been one of their more politicized, politically charged seasons, but it's Trump and it's funny as hell.
I mean, it's getting people to watch.
It's getting the White House to talk about it.
Would you say they're back in like their peak format, like when they were a couple years ago, or?
Sure, seems like it.
I wouldn't say
having not seen any of them, I would say it seems like it. They're back in the limelight. They're back in the news. Every episode is making some sort of wave.
When it first came out, that's about what it is now.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, it was on the news. I mean, I was getting in trouble at school for wearing South Park shirts.
Right. Right.
Is that still a dress code in schools anymore?
Who knows?
Probably not.
I don't know. You guys are kids. You'd know more about that than I would.
Yeah, no, I don't pay attention to that shit.
We don't need no thought control.
That's right. That's right.
So, all right. But yeah. So the biggest stories that we have here. I can't believe we're actually getting into the stories, and we're less than an hour into the show.
Yay!
This is a first.
We are moving. We are getting
maybe
better.
we could actually hit the 2-hour mark, and just the 2-hour mark.
No promises.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you guys happen to see Gamescom this week, or any part of it?
I did watch all of it.
So I went on YouTube today.
But...
I went on YouTube today and I found like a condensed one. It was like just all the trailers of everything that was announced. Mm-hmm. And it was like an hour long, and I maybe watched the first 7 minutes of it, and I'm like, "Fuck this! I'm not going to watch
it." couldn't even watch the condensed version of it.
Couldn't even be asked to watch the trailers. I went back to playing Final Fantasy Online. So,
I mean, they did have some good announcements here.
They did.
Yeah. So I mean,
what happened to that list?
I started writing down in my notebook. I even started because.
And does it eventually say "fuck this shit"? I'm out of here.
No. So I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trailers.
Okay.
I watched
the beginning trailers because that beginning part was pretty fire. Was like the pre.
So
whatever.
I'll just tell you what I wrote down. So the first trailer that I had was Valor Mortis.
Mm-hmm.
I just wrote need to see more. Because the trailer that I saw for it was like all cutscene, and I'm like, okay, where's gameplay? Where's this? Where's that? Mm-hmm. Then I saw Silk Song, and I was like, neat, can't wait to play that. Then it was
I'm surprised they didn't release the date right then. Like they waited a couple more days and then put it out, which I'm thrilled about. But
then the next trailer was Cinder City, and I just wrote meh. And so then Lords of Fallen 2, I said yay, more souls.
More souls.
Then it was like it looked like it was an expansion pack for Enshrouded, like some water world type thing. I don't know. That's exactly what I wrote. And then I wrote Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then the last trailer I saw was for the new Onimusha, and I wrote sweet because I loved Onimusha 1 and 2. So,
okay. So let's go through here, and I know we just heard Koimia, but neo-deth, we can talk about these too. But so Black Myth, I believe that's called Zong Kwai. So that is actually a follow-up to Black Myth Wukong, which came out earlier this year and is doing really well. The fact that they had a full-on trailer that they were able to put out means that they were probably working at this probably halfway through Black Myth Wukong. They started working on this.
Yeah, more souls.
Huh?
That's all. I said, yay, more souls.
But from what I understand, Black Myth isn't really Souls-like. It's
It is.
more action RPG.
Yes, it is. No.
Yeah, I heard the same thing, but I was like, yeah, I don't want to.
Play the demo.
Resident Evil Requiem, so that's essentially Resident Evil 9. The trailers look good. I've just never been a huge fan of playing the games because I don't like that I can't run in so many of them, you know?
I mean, at least now you don't have to control them and tank control.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And try and run, and then you'd go to another scene.
And
yeah, and you're like, I was running forward, now I'm running backwards. Fuck.
Yeah. Camera angles all fucking you up.
Yeah.
Running one of the ways. Ish. But yeah, okay, we can all cheer about this one though. I know my wife who's actually behind me right now. Yes.
Because that's your arrow on.
Oh no.
No, Lego Batman looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Legacy of the Dark Knight, Lego Batman.
Hell yeah.
It's not officially Lego Batman 4, but I mean, and from what it looks like they're taking huge inspiration from the Dark Knight trilogy, but then they also said they're taking inspiration from all Batman lore.
Yeah. And it's going to touch on all of them.
It plays like a Lego Arkham. Sign me up. Sign me the fuck up. That's a day one right there.
That's what my wife said too. That is a day one purchase.
That is a day one.
Play games. She's like, you're purchasing that one.
She's like, you're getting
okay.
Oh, here, she's right here.
Yeah.
She's gonna make a surprise appearance. What'd you say?
Hey, we're not doing the bikini thing this time, though.
Story of him. Remember when he was finding the cave and everything? He's trying to find out his identity in that trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really excited about it.
We're not doing the bikini wives this time?
Apparently not.
This isn't.
Oh, Pat, whatever. No.
Intense embraces.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, he saw her when she had a, what do you call that? Like a
sports bra.
Like a sports bra on, and he hasn't let it go since.
I mean, that was last episode. She just comes on stream. Okay, I guess we're the man show now. However, we get our views.
Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla got nothing on us. We are the man show now. Hey, would you mind jumping on a trampoline while wearing that?
Am I gonna get paid good money for it?
No.
We're not getting paid good money.
I don't even get paid good money for this. But yeah, passionate kisses and embraces. Really, that was some AI thing that I.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll never get that one lived down.
Yep.
No, never.
Passionate kisses and intense embraces.
Bubsy 4D. That was one I don't remember much of it.
I mean, it's a Bubsy game.
Bubsy, but I did have to laugh because I can't remember if it was Polygon or somebody else, but somebody posted an article I saw on Facebook, and the headline literally was "Bubsy 4D announced and it looks good?" with a question mark. Like what? So.
So Bubsy,
I mean, that was a surprise.
Yeah. Then you had Battlestar Galactica, Scattered Hopes.
You know what? Going off on a sidetrack here again. You know what needs to make a comeback? Earthworm Jim.
Yes.
And
Earthworm Jim, Jack and Daxter.
Yeah. We need new Earthworm Jim.
I don't know what happened with them. They haven't done anything with that character, or who owns it anymore, or...
Oh, shit. I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah,
it's the same company.
Those guys were frustrating too.
Oh God, they were. Yeah, and didn't the company that do that? Didn't they also do the Clay Fighters games?
I believe so.
Remember Clay Fighters?
Yep,
that game was awesome.
IP for Earthworm. There it is. So who owns it right now? The ownership for Earthworm Jim and
Interplay
is held by Interplay Entertainment.
Yep.
Interplay. Yep, that was it.
Which the entire, including MJ, up for sale in 2016. The property was sold to an unknown buyer. So yeah, we're never seeing those again.
Damn.
Interplay
All right.
weren't they the ones also? Weren't they also with Sierra? Hadn't they merged with them? I always get those not NFP. Maybe not.
Maybe? I don't remember.
This is one I really want to come back, is the Suffering.
No, really? No, we've
Yeah.
never heard that. Never heard it.
New Alpha Protocol, goddammit.
So, well, bankrupt here, and then it says here acquisition Midway Games. So who owns this right now? Okay, IP The Suffering, acquired by Warner Brothers Interactive.
I was going to say, I thought Warner Brothers owns Midway.
Well,
Because, I mean, Mortal Kombat was Midway.
Well, hell, I mean, Warner Brothers is doing Lego Batman, so maybe they could do this justice.
I mean, they're not doing it. That's TT Games that's done all the Lego games.
Right.
They're just licensing it out.
Well, then license it out to somebody.
I mean, you have to have somebody that cares and takes an interest and will be like, yeah, okay.
No, that's just other than you, Cyclops. How many people out there are fucking clamoring for a new Suffering game?
Well, I've been on TikTok, and there's a small group of us, maybe about 12.
Oh, it's on TikTok. If it's on TikTok, it must be true.
Exactly. I mean, anytime I mention it, people go like, "Oh God, yes." But what else do we got?
Right.
No, they do need a new Earthworm gym.
Yes,
yeah, I would be totally down for that.
So there's also a new Battlestar Galactica,
which is like an RTS, real-time strategy game, is what it looked like to me.
Yeah. I wasn't too super thrilled about it, but
if there was a demo, I might play it.
I'd check out the demo, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm very picky when it comes to RTS games.
Aims to wait a minute, deliver a go back down, damn it, I'm reading. It says strategy and roguelike.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Battlestar Galactica Scattered Hopes aims to deliver, FTL like roguelike or FTL like roguelike. So what is FTL?
I don't know that. But if you look at the genre, it says strategy and roguelike. So maybe it's not a real-time strategy.
So
interesting.
So, but we'll see what happens with that one. I don't know.
Stop what you're clicking.
I'm
Jesus
not.
Christ.
I'm not. My computer does not want.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Right.
Oh, shut up. I don't know. Recently, I think I maybe got to clean out my mouse or something like that because it's been doing that where it like clicks twice and I've only clicked it once. But all right, Outlaws plus a handful of Mission Remaster.
I don't even remember. Oh, that was the old LucasArts one?
Yeah, the old LucasArts game.
Yeah. I don't remember ever playing those ones, but the remaster did not look decent. I thought it was the original, and I'm like, this looks like, 1990s graphics here. Like, what did they remaster on this?
They remastered it up. Yeah, they just made the background look okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Next one.
This is the one I think you will probably like. If you watch this one, yeah. Did you watch this one? Den Shattuck, however you say that. Yeah, I saw this. This really it's like, Grindstep Radio and Tony Hawk and like all those things like combined into one, but you're a train and it's got like boss fights and shit. I'm like, it could be fun, but I don't know. It's not my cup of tea, but
yeah. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd check out a demo.
Yeah, I'll definitely check out the demo for it. I'm not going to play the whole trailer here, but yeah, and it did look like a lot of fun. I will definitely be picking that up and streaming that for fun. Next one that we had was Ghost of Yotai.
Great one.
Okay?
Like, I don't know why we're still showing like that when it's... I thought that one was supposed to be out sooner than what it is, because it's another one of them fucking...
It's an October one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's October.
We've got a shit ton of games that release in October.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another October that's just
fucking
overpacked.
month.
It's always seems like that. Like, remember when Alan Wake 2, Spider-Man 2?
No, I don't remember October being that packed.
Yeah,
like, I have your little post that you have. Hang on.
Yeah.
This that you reposted, all the games that are coming up, and it is just cram packed.
Well, here's your feeling the fallout of GTA 6 and everybody being afraid of it.
Yeah.
Probably,
here's your fallout from that.
Trying to get it out beforehand, and I didn't realize that Hollow Knight's Silk Song comes out the same day that fucking Hell Is Us. That kind of sucks,
dude. That
Chronos.
Oh my god, that was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Did you finally finish the demo?
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually a fun game. I might
It
actually
is a very fun
pick
game.
that one up, but it sucks that I have to pick on that day which one I'm gonna go to.
I mean, I've got Gears of War downloaded already. That one's ready to go.
I haven't done that one. And then you Borderlands, you got Chronos, you got Silent Hill.
Why does nobody feel like they can compete against Grand Theft Auto? Like you could be the underdog and not. I mean, there's no way you're gonna be number one, but
come on, really, that's the point I've been making forever. Is why be fucking afraid? Other people are gonna want to play other things. You shake your head no, but
no. You're just gonna get blown the fuck out. Everybody's day one going to buy that game.
Here's the thing.
Is gonna get around
that. The thing, though. I tell you right now, stream something else that day. You'll probably have more viewers that day because everybody and their mother's going to be fucking streaming GTA 6, and nobody's going to want to watch everybody playing the same thing.
I understand
something else that day.
Like I did the whole Donkey Kong thing. I uploaded those videos. They didn't get a lot of views. And then, the next day I did Shadow Labyrinth, and they got like 50 plus views on my first video. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going this way. And I still have not gone back to Donkey Kong.
Yep. I'm telling you, people will put a game out the same day as Grand Theft Auto, and you'll still have sales.
I don't know about same day, but yeah, you
aren't going to beat it. I'm not saying you're going to beat fucking GTA.
No, you're not going to. Don't try to beat it. Just try to hold your own against it, not necessarily beat it.
Yeah,
but I mean,
just saying,
views is different than people buying it. Just because I'm streaming it doesn't mean people are going to go buy it. They may want to watch a different game because the entire market's saturated. But are they actually going to go like buy the game?
So here was the thing though. When Rockstar released the first Red Dead Redemption, that's when Remedy tried to release the first Alan Wake. And they tried launching it literally the same day. And I mean, they both had a good campaign behind them. They both had a good marketing campaign. But a lot of people shit on Alan Wake because Red Dead was it's doing wrong. But then once Red Dead kind of died down a little bit, then people started the word of mouth out, and Remedy just got lucky with that because then months later, Alan Wake became the classic that it is, and now we've got an amazing sequel. But
am I the only one that's seeing him
they're so
glitch
scared?
Out?
Huh?
No, I see it too.
Okay, yeah, something happened to your frames or something. You got all pixelated and you started kind of robotizing.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know what that was, but yeah, but that was the thing is like Alan Wake was launched right up against Red Dead Redemption and then pretty much got shit on because of it going up against a Rockstar game. The rest of the industry saw that and they were like, we don't want that to happen. And how many other games have launched up against Rockstar? And
I mean, especially if you're like an indie, game, you're just going to get blown out of the fucking water.
That was the thing too. Is like Red Dead was a huge game, a huge publisher that was multi-platform. Alan Wake started as a Xbox 360 exclusive.
Oh, yeah. You're still cutting out and having problems with your video.
Yep.
It could be your bandwidth if your wife's doing things on the internet also. I mean, it's not your camera, it's your internet that's cutting, that's taking down your stuff. So you look good at the moment. So let's keep going.
Let me shut down the Mix It Up chat. That's so if anybody goes in there and tries to make any kind of weird sounds, I'm sorry, it's not going to come through. But let me shut that down because that does take up some of the bandwidth.
Okay. I'm just trying to help you out there.
Yeah,
I will be right back.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Just the two of us.
All right. But that's really why. I do see what Koimia was saying though about stream something else that day because you're going to get a better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see stream something else that day, but like not like release your big, game you've been working on for years up against that, and you will be shut out.
Mm-hmm. You will be shut out, and people will laugh at you for it.
Right.
We can keep going here. I don't know. Let's wait for him to go on to more of these games. But so if we were to talk about other games
So,
like
I
this
mean,
one got.
We can go back to the list that I had pulled up here. Like these are all like AAA fucking games you got coming out here. I don't even know how you can find time to play them. Like you got 2 days, and then fucking Metal Gear Solid comes out. I know it's a remake, or a remaster, but most people are looking forward to that. I couldn't remember what this Lost Souls Aside was. I had to look it up, and I still can't fucking remember.
Okay.
That's not fucking Google. Are you looking it up? So I don't have to.
So you mentioned that this was the October that you thought was super packed. Well, if you look at what came out in October 2023, that was even more packed, I think. Because that's when you had Marvel Spider-Man 2, you had Assassin's Creed Mirage, you had Lords of the Fallen, you had Ghost Runner 2, you had Super Mario Brothers World, you had Sonic Superstars, Detective Pikachu, Alan Wake 2, Forza Motorsports, Hellboy, Web of Weird. What were the other big ones here? I mean, some of these are not quite as big, but NHL 24. Yeah, Starfield came out.
Oh, Legend of Zelda? Holy fuck.
Dead Island 2, Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. Payday 3, which a lot of people have been looking forward to. Forspoken, which I know Koimiya likes, but I have not played.
A good game.
Jusant, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection.
Yep. Damn, I didn't. Lies of P. I didn't realize all those released on top of each other.
Yeah, they were all like same day or within a week of each other. That's actually when Diablo 4 released as well.
No, it wasn't. That released in June. That was a June release for 4.
4 is a 2023 action. Oh wait,
June 5th. I don't know why that's up there.
But so that one shouldn't be up there. But the rest of them I remember because we were doing a show on that one when it was Garbage or not Garbage In, but when it was Go No Dono. Yeah, we were talking about this, and this was insane. Like we were sitting there going like my wallet.
Right. Yeah,
And
I mean,
honest,
this is going to be your wallet for sure, especially if you say you want a special edition of some of these. Like, yikes.
See, Gears of War Reloaded is one I've played the remaster on that so much I can wait on it. I might want to get it just so I can see how it plays on a PlayStation. Hell Is Us is the one I'm really looking for, and Chronos New Dawn is one I'm really looking forward to, and Silent Hill F.
So yeah, like obviously I'm gonna get Hollow Knight because I'm a big Metroidvania fan, and I love the first one. So that's like the day one. Hell Is Us, like after playing the demo, has definitely gotten me like, oh, maybe I will pick that up. Chronos. Borderlands 4 is actually one I'm kind of skeptical on. I don't know if I'm going to pick
that's a day one for me.
I normally would, but I'm like, where are they going with the story? Like, I'm sick of just those games. You play through the story, you go kill the boss a bunch of times, get some loot, and then okay, on to the next game. They get boring after a while, real fast. So I don't even know if I'll pick that one up day one. Silent Hill, now that we've seen the voice acting for the American version that they played at the Gamescom, that has me more peaked because I didn't know if it was actually going to have American voice actors in it.
Battlefield is one I'll get, but I don't think that's a day one for me. That's probably like maybe a Christmas time or maybe my birthday in January.
Really? I don't see you as a first-person shooter. That's interesting.
I do like first-person shooter. Like BioShock's one of my favorite games. I do like them.
Right, but that's a first-person shooter with a story. Battlefield and Call of Duty, it's a multiplayer game. You're just running around killing people. That's how I see those games.
It's got a campaign to it though, so I will play the campaign and
they have
maybe
campaigns in these games.
Yeah. They do, but I don't know if I'll pick up.
It's not the
6.
strong point that everybody thinks about.
Back in the day,
in my day,
Call of Duty used to be strictly campaign.
Right, I
Back in
understand
my
that,
day,
but now
Call
they're
of Duty
more
was a T-rated
multiplayer.
franchise.
That's why you see people streaming it. It's just going in there and killing each other.
And that's why I say I don't know if it'll be a day one for me because I just really want to play it for the campaign and then probably never touch it.
I mean, it's a Battlefield game, so I'm sure it'll be on the Game Pass, so you'll be able to play it for free.
There you go.
Why would that one be on Game Pass?
Usually the Battlefronts and the Call of Duties, day one is on.
Call of Duty, yes, because Microsoft owns.
But I've
that.
seen Battlefront on there too.
Battlefield's
been on there, but I don't think it's ever been there day one.
It won't be day one. No.
Okay.
No, they're gonna want it's EA. Come on, they're gonna want the fucking sales.
Yeah, true.
True. And they also have their own streaming service or whatever, don't they?
Yeah.
So, or whatever the fuck they call it. I mean, Ninja Gaiden, nope. Too hard of a game. I would break too many controllers.
Yeah, that's way too fucking hard. Outer Worlds.
Bad enough I broke my fucking headphones this week.
What'd you do?
I still haven't got a new one. Say it's.
Yeah, but what did you? How?
I threw it against the fucking wall. I was so pissed.
What were you playing?
I was playing Magic the Gathering.
Oh, Jesus Christ! That's what I was gonna say. It was Magic, wasn't it?
But to be fair, I had also only had like 4 hours sleep the night before, so I was already in a grumpy, pissy mood. So I should not have been on that game.
You ever think maybe not play that game?
Yeah, I know. I should not have been on that game in that state. So I had to then repurchase them. And these ones seems like they've changed some features, even though they're the literally exact same thing. Like this one has a light that wouldn't turn off, so I had to fucking put tape around it.
This kind of proves my point of what I said a few weeks ago. Remember, I said if neo-deth were to go ballistic and break everything in his office, he'd have it all replaced by Tuesday. Like he could break his secret lab chair, his secret lab desk, his computer, and it would be replaced.
My fucking Switch too.
The check's in the mail.
No, I don't want checks. I just want the system.
The system's in the mail, but it'll be punctured.
Right.
Yeah. I don't have that kind of money. No.
No,
I mean, an Amazon credit card. It's dangerous. I still, I'm afraid
you'll
to
never
go look
pay
at
that
one.
down, will you?
Yeah, you only live once.
Yeah,
Run that fucker up. Run that fucker up.
But I mean, it was a really bad day that day. Like I got so pissed. Like I slammed my fist down on my desk and cut myself. And I was not even recording, so you can't. There's no proof that I did any of this.
Here it is. You got broken headphones.
Yes, I got broken headphones, cut up finger. Yeah, it was a bad day.
Oh yeah, we were talking about games, weren't we?
Yeah. So since Koimia's back, we can continue with the other games that'll frustrate me.
Okay, so Double Fine is coming out with a new one called Keeper.
I love Double Fine's games usually. This one seems very weird. I don't.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
it's Double Fine.
Every Fine game.
Yes.
But you're a fucking lighthouse. I mean, come on.
You're a lighthouse and a bird.
I mean, who's the dude from Double? Is it Tim Schafer?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's got to be smoking some fine shit to be coming up with some of the stuff that they do.
But I don't think he's not the lead on this game because they had the lead.
I mean, isn't that picture right there though?
Right. So I mean, he's not the lead, but I mean, he's got a huge hand in it.
Yeah.
You play as this lighthouse here. A game where you play as a lighthouse and the bird.
Yeah, don't forget the bird because the bird is an essential part.
Bird is the word.
Yeah.
Bird is the word. Bird. Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's like the lighthouse crashes, and then you just play as this part, and it looks. But like I was saying, it's Tim Schafer. What do you expect other than super weird? I mean, if he came out with a normal, something would be wrong with him.
I'll probably get it, but it'll be I want to see where the story goes.
That's just it. Tim Schafer. I mean, you can't go wrong. As weird as it fucking is, you can't go wrong with a Double Fine game.
Right.
I mean, Psychonauts, fantastic. Psychonauts 2, fantastic. Brutal Legend. My biggest complaint about Brutal Legend was that you can't jump.
Oh, really? I thought your biggest complaint would be Jack Black.
I can even learn to fucking tune him out in that. You can't jump in that game. That was my biggest complaint.
You know, this really gives me Lost in Random vibes.
Yeah, I see. Cyclops still has not fixed his issues.
No, he went digitized there again.
Okay, so it seems like when I hit these,
so that one looks like it's only going PC and Xbox.
Yeah,
well, that sucks. So
maybe it's the trailers.
I think what the problem is because when I hit those trailers, that's when you're having that problem. So I'm going to stop playing the trailers.
Okay.
And you got how many fucking tabs open?
I
mean, I know it's all of our stories, but Jesus Christ.
It's not even as many as he normally has. So
I know.
But just we'll keep going, and hopefully it'll clear itself up. Oh,
right.
And then you go Inception. Good
job.
job.
Go Inception on us.
All right,
the He-Man one. Looks fun, but I was completely taken aback by the trailer, and they showed this weird ass fucking controller that's not an Xbox, not a Switch. I don't even know what, like some hoopty system, and I'm like, what is going on? Is this actually coming to normal systems?
Was that handheld one?
No, it wasn't even a handheld. It was just a weird ass fucking controller that they showed in the trailer, and I'm like, what is going on with this game? Is it actually coming out to real systems? And you know, it says it is.
I think that trailer was trying to go for like a throwback vibe. And so like that controller was supposed to be like a throwback system.
Yeah, because right here it says it'll be PlayStation, PC, Xbox, and Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, this will be a day one.
So
I love beating them up.
Yeah, so do I. Did you play the Terrifier demo?
I did not.
Talk about ridiculous.
Oh,
I mean, Terrifier, if you've seen any of the Terrifier movies, you know it's ridiculous to begin with. But there's a 2D beat 'em up Terrifier game.
I know about it, but I didn't play the demo. No,
the demo's out on PlayStation. You should check it out. It's yeah, I was laughing my ass off the whole time.
Okay,
but
Terrifier, I'm be surprised if they can get an M rating on that, but instead of an adults only.
I'm not, because it'll be an M rating because they use the same cartoony sprites as like the He-Man one. I mean, it's a 2D beat 'em up, but it's just
it actually has like, you know, blood and guts, I'm sure.
Oh God, yes. Oh God. The thing that's cracking me up the most is like I'm sitting here watching all this shit, this carnage go, and I'm like, he's not getting bloody. Why is he not getting bloody? Come on.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you literally have the blood splatters hitting the screen, like, you know, like right into your face, but art is like the whole is still pristine white.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, that's kind of the joke with that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, so I've seen the first two Terrifier movies, and then I saw the 2 of the 3 or 4 All Hallows Eve movies that he originated from.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen 3, and I know that 4 is in development right now.
Of course it is. They're gonna milk it for all it's worth.
Well, as long as that actor still wants to come back for it, you know.
Right. All right.
What is this? Absalom?
I don't remember that one.
I don't recall this one.
No.
Oh, that's the one with like it's another kind of like throwback beat 'em up from what it looked like. Yeah.
Okay.
Scroll down. I don't remember what systems where that was on. Yeah, it's all on all of them, and that one's releasing relatively soon.
Yep.
Action adventure RPG beat 'em up. Yeah. That's what it looked like. I was like, oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah, it looked interesting. Not something I'd freak out for, but okay. Again, see, okay, you saw my thing was right here, right?
Yes.
This
Well,
is
it's
not
loading. I think it's loading, and then you go to click again, and it goes back. All right, go back one.
I'm trying. I need to take this.
Let it load. Nope.
Now it's back too far.
Technical difficulties, or load the wherever you're getting that from. When you go to CR, click that into its own browser, so that is the back.
Oh, I hate this thing sometimes.
That's not what I meant.
So, wait, what?
You want to borrow my work mouse from now?
Sure, but there. So it's the only one.
No, that's not what I meant. So click out of that. Go back to the one you were going to. So either scroll up, because you're getting it from the right there, the see all, right? So right click that before you go clicky, right click it and go put into a new tab. Or copy paste the URL that it's pulling all these from, everything announced article, and put it in its own thing.
Okay, so I right clicked here.
Yeah, so open link in new tab or new window, one of the two. So then it should just, this is where it will stop if it tries to go too far.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
Teamwork.
Technical difficulty, folks.
Well, you know what? Small technical difficulties like this shouldn't be too much.
Yeah. The next one is the one.
My wife handed me the new mouse, so in case this is what the actual issue is, because it could just be that this one needs to be opened up and cleaned.
Do we even open up mouses anymore and clean them? Like, you know, before back in the day, you had to take out the ball and clean it and shit.
Oh my God, yes, I remember that.
And how dirty they got. Oh my.
I remember in school, like you couldn't use the mouse and the teachers be like, I don't know what's wrong. And I would just literally pop it open. And like, it would be
I'm
like,
sure the school ones were even worse than the ones, you know, at home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it would be like so dirty, dusty, and I'd be like, "Here's your problem," and they'd be like, "Oh, don't do that," and I'd be like, "Oh, shut up," and I would literally just start cleaning it.
There goes your thing.
Yeah, Adam, I've got 5 things going on.
We'll just take him off screen while he's doing that.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, I can't. I was gonna bring that up, but he doesn't have the thing up where I want it. Let's go back to this list because it's the only thing I can pull up.
Where did we leave off? Ninja Gaiden 4?
Yes, Ninja Gaiden 4, and then Outer Worlds 2. I know I played the first one, but I only played for like half an hour. But I think great things about it.
I got off the first planet, like the intro planet.
Yeah.
And that's as far as I've gotten. I've been meaning that one. I keep meaning to go back to that one, but then something else like is like, hey, you know,
let me go play that.
Yeah, but
I mean, just the when they originally announced it and the few bits I played for it, it was like kind of BioShock in space. That's the feel I got from it.
See, yeah, or like Fallout or Skyrim in space. Not to mention Starfield, but an actual Skyrim in space. And, but funnier, and and Outer Worlds 2 looks to just continue that trend.
Right.
So that one definitely I'll pick up. Maybe after I actually go back and finish the first one, but yeah, and then Black Ops. Who cares? It's Black Ops.
I mean, the trailer for that one that they showed at the Gamescom was kind of cool, but it's like not one I'll do.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got here?
I'm just pulling it back up here.
All right, get into the article, or not?
Jesus. There's no Angel today. He must be busy.
Yeah, that. I just got a follow from Hollow Panther on Beam. Thank you very much. I didn't see that.
Nice.
Appreciate that. Yeah, this one. Long Gone actually looks really fun, and like the old
I have no idea.
point and click games.
Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, let's see if it still
Like
gives
King's
me
Quest.
Yes.
I'll just stop.
Stupid app.
Just stop before you break something more.
Scroll down and see what it's coming out for. It's just PC. Ooh.
Well, at least right now, that could always change.
Eventually they might release it onto one of the systems, but that kind of sucks. I was looking forward to that one after seeing the preview for that one. I was like, oh yeah, I would definitely play point and click. Maybe it's too hard. No, because we had Grim Fandango. They redid that on the consoles.
There's been a bunch of point and click,
a bunch of the Double Fine ones.
Day of the Tentacle.
Yeah.
So
yeah, well, point and click is sometimes the best way to go. That tells you a really good narrative.
there's that one, Valor Mortis. That's the one where I watched the trailer and I'm like, okay, I need to see more because that trailer did not show any gameplay whatsoever that I saw.
Well, now it says 33 minutes of gameplay. So
yeah, see, I was gonna say, I know that there's going to be a trailer now. Yeah, but
RPG, first person, Souls-like. Yep. Nope.
And the minute you saw Souls-like, it's like, nope. And all interest you had in it is now gone.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember walking that one. I was like, okay, maybe.
PYKK. What was this one?
Oh, this was that one where it's a weird fucking name. Yeah, it was a big old fucking long name. Yeah. Planet. I can't even fucking decipher that at the very bottom there. Planet.
Okay, it's Planet what is that?
Yeah.
Somebody has herpes and it's not me. In German for Planet Defense Cannon Commander.
Yeah, basically you're in this cannon thing and you got to click some buttons and line things up, and it looked kind of fun, but yeah, not one I would. It says point and click simulation, but PC only.
What is this? Routine.
Routine was interesting.
That's that one that's set in space.
Yep.
And that's going to be on, looks like, Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One. So I'm surprised they're still making games for the Xbox One.
Right.
What is this? Yeah,
well,
so this
that game's gonna be held back.
Yeah. Routine is a first-person horror exploration game that's set in an abandoned moon base.
It look like a potato.
Kinda, yeah. Your job is to find data to uncover the truth behind the strange disappearance of everyone stationed on a lunar research station. So it's basically Dead Space without Dead Space.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what else was there. There was Routine, then there was Swords of Legends,
which I think is another Souls-like. At least that's the impression I got at it. No,
action RPG. Yeah, that was another one I thought was really
here's the thing with that action RPG tag. You can throw that on anything, and it'll still be Souls-like. They're tagging that on a lot of Souls-like games,
right?
Because when I see action RPG, I think of like God of War, or
right.
I would even say Tomb Raider, but yeah, the newer Tomb Raiders, not the old ones, but the newer ones, like the Shadows of Tomb Raider and all of that.
Yeah, that's kind of what this looked like. I thought this was more like a Tomb Raider-esque kind of thing.
But the point is don't be, action RPG could still be Souls-like.
Okay.
So
wait until we hear more about it and then make your decision there.
Yeah. That one game that I was streaming the other day, that Echoes of the End.
Yeah.
That one said action RPG, and I'm like, okay, but does that mean Souls-like? So I actually Googled it beforehand, and they're like, no,
before you purchased it.
Yeah. They're like, no, it's not Souls-like. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I mean, you were watching me stream it the one day, and
It looks fun.
It is fun. I mean, I haven't played it since, but what I played was fun, and it's a very beautiful game. I'll say the graphics were really nice. The combat's kind of wonky, but that and I just suck at it. But
You just gotta get used to it.
well, I suck at parrying, and you know.
Here's one my brother's gonna really be into: Road Kings. It's a simulation.
Was it Ice Road Truckers? Basically, has a game.
Yeah,
or that the other trucking.
I mean, there's been trucking games for a while there, and
this one actually kind of looked different because you were like going into a storm, trying to make it through the storm while driving, or something.
Well, I mean, they have to make some sort of challenge,
right?
You know, all I can think of is that Weird Al song, though. That's like, what is it? Driving a truck with my high heels on, or whatever. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, this one you grow your reputation from a rookie to a veteran owner and operator, dodging disasters and rivals to become a hero of the open roads. So,
I mean, if it was on sale, maybe.
If it goes on the Game Pass, I might, but we'll see. That one, it doesn't sound like any of us are really too thrilled about it, but we'll see what happens. There was also Sonic Racing Crossworlds, because, you know, you have to have another Sonic Racing game.
Well, they just kind of updated it. Like, I think I even skipped through that one. Like, as soon as that one came up, I'm like, nope. I don't even think I watched that one, because they had already revealed it at
They
the
announced
other one.
that at the some other game
I think
event thing.
The only thing they also announced with that one, because at the very end when I started playing again, like there's like a crossover with the new Pac-Man, Pac-Man or whatever the fuck.
Well, I mean, it's got several crossovers, because I know Ichiban from the Like a Dragon games is in it.
Right, that too.
And I know my boys are excited because it's got fucking Minecraft shit in it, and so.
Silk Song, Hollow Knight Silk Song. I know you guys are excited about that.
Yes,
very excited. More excited than the 2 days later when they finally released the date that it's coming out, and it's literally like 2 weeks away. I was like, holy fuck! I don't have to wait like months to get this.
Yeah, so this is actually releasing the same day as the DLC for Indiana Jones.
Oh, is it that day too?
Yep.
Isn't that also? That's also, you know, like we said, Hell Is Us is also coming out that date. So that date is packed.
So
I mean, this will probably be the one.
Hey, baby, I've got some plans for the wallet. Are you okay with that?
What is it?
Don't ask questions. Just say yes.
What is it?
Games. September 4th.
Really soon.
Maybe.
Next week.
Oh, she didn't say no. She just said maybe.
Do we need to really pay rent that month?
We don't have to eat, right?
So, I mean, we don't necessarily need to eat. You know, we're getting kind of fat. We can skip a few meals.
we can skip a few meals here and there.
You like ramen, right?
And yeah, ramen is a good meal. That gives you nutrition.
No, it doesn't.
We don't necessarily need to pay rent. We've been on time. They'll give us a whole month and a half, right?
What's coming out that much?
Hollow Knight, and then the DLC for Indiana Jones, and then the game Hell Is Us.
Yeah. It's a busy day.
We're not doing that.
I didn't say anything about we. I said me.
My money. What happened to my money is your money. You know.
Well, good. She's buying it for you. Perfect. Thanks.
All right.
This bit's gone on too far.
I know.
You're the one that's going to be sleeping on the couch. So.
Hey, that is not a comfortable couch, baby. I'm sorry. So, all right, moving on here before I get myself in any more trouble. Black Ops 7. That is the new Call of Duty. For me, this seems like it's getting a little too science fiction-y for Call of Duty.
Yeah, that one seems like literally like it's the future. You're fighting robots. You're fighting some other villain from a different one of these.
Yeah.
Following the events of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6. Okay. I mean, I've never played any of the stories on these games, so
I played the original Black Ops, and that was great. But I don't think I've ever played any of the other Black Ops, which, okay, whatever. But at the same time, they I think they open these up so, like, if you're just getting into them for the first time, you pretty much understand what's going on. I mean, it's just Call of Duty with a pretty paper thin story anyway.
yeah. And then it says they weaponize fear, so you're going against Scarecrow.
Here's the thing: is like this is like everybody keeps wanting to have Titanfall 3, and this is like, oh, here's Black Ops instead. Here's Black Ops 7. It's like this looks like Titanfall 3. This kind of has a like the same kind of premise with the science fiction setting, but it's not Titanfall 3. Stop trying to be when you're not.
Oh, this one's even going to be on the PlayStation 4, it looks like, too. Another potato. Yay.
Oh, yay. It's getting held back. That's maybe. I mean, I've only played
Not
like
even
a handful of Call of Duty games in general.
Meh.
Well, let's speed some of these up here. We don't need to click into all of them.
Lords of the Fallen?
No, another Souls game.
Dawn of War.
Dawn of War. Never played any of those, and usually the Warhammer games are kind of meh, anyways.
Monster Hunter Wilds.
Did they show another trailer for that one? Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, again, they showed us that one in the last one, so
Project
that
Spectrum
one
looked awesome.
That one actually looked good. Click into that one. I know you're biting at the bit there for the next one there, Koimiya. This is the one where you have like a camera, right?
Yeah. So
Looks
it's
like it,
yeah, it's like one of those horror ones where you're only armed with a camera, like
I don't know. Is Project Spectrum the official name for it, or is that like just what the project
code name?
Yeah, I think that's what they're calling it until they figure out a name.
Okay, so that one's like going to be a way off. That's not coming out anytime soon. The next one here you go.
Final Fantasy Online, The Realm of Reborn. I mean, if you're into the Final Fantasy series, I thought it looked cool, but that's about it.
What did they announce? Because, I mean, there's no new expansions coming out unless that was like the newest patch that they were talking about.
I think it's a new patch.
Yeah, it's the new patch for it, and it updates a lot of it.
Yeah, because I was going to say
main story. God damn.
Yeah.
I mean, they're MMOs, so yeah, you've got a lot to go through if you're actually trying to do it by story.
I mean, you got to figure. Like I just resubbed recently to it, and there's the base game and then 5 expansions, and I literally last night just finished the base game.
Okay.
and started the first expansion. So,
Next one up, one that I know that at least Koimiya and I are both excited for, Onimusha.
Yes.
I was trying to remember if I played the original Onimusha.
The original ones were on like the regular,
PS2, right?
the first Xbox, yeah, and
like it's just genre is action, but
it's Capcom.
Right,
So,
it's Capcom goodness. Like,
yes,
I probably did play them, like Devil May Cry and all those.
All right, let's speed through these, and then just tell me if you want me to stop in one. But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2,
meh.
Enfield, which was
that one looked kind of cool, but I'd have to see more on it.
Euphoria Universalis. I don't know how to say that.
Nah.
No.
Demon X, what is that? Machina, Titanic section.
There's a demo for that on PlayStation I saw.
Oh, is there?
Yep.
Voidbreaker I thought looked interesting, but I still am like on the fence. Like I'm not going to buy it day one. I just want to know what more people think about it, and then I'll go from there.
I can't even remember that one.
The Order of the Giants, which is the DLC for the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I am definitely getting that. That is a day one for me.
Look into that one. Make sure that's the actual date it does come out.
Yep, right there.
September 4th. Okay. I just don't remember them saying a date for it. Okay.
Next one that we had here, let's see, VR Deadpool VR. That's actually Doogie Howser will be doing the voice of Deadpool.
Yep.
It's VR though, so I don't have a VR headset, so I probably won't be getting it. But
Right.
I know a lot of people will. World of Tanks, those are pretty much all the same, but I mean they look
They're
fun.
free to play.
Free to play.
Yeah.
Toxic Commando, which
This
is John
one
Carpenter.
I was really thrown back on that. I'm like, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. I'm like, what?
Yeah, and they have a Halloween game coming out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Death by Scrolling.
Death by Scrolling. I like the concept, but I'm like, I would get too frustrated with it too because
You break another headset.
Yeah, it's just constantly moving, and usually, like on adventure games, I want to be able to like look around, stop, But this one is like super fast paced, so.
Zero Parties or Paradise. I'm not sure how to say that. I thought that looked really interesting, kind of a mind twist kind of a game, but I want to know more about it, but that looked good. The Darkest Files was another one that I am very interested in, but it's probably one that I will wait a little bit on. This came out already, Darkest Files.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why does it say it came out? Maybe it's releasing on a newer system?
Yeah. I think it's being released on the consoles instead of just PC.
Could be.
You have Nevernest to Everness, which was okay, looked fun. Unbeatable.
If I remember right, that one looked interesting, but not
to
something.
Click into it.
Yeah.
Honor of King's World.
Nope.
Fortnite, because they always have updates or whatever. Delta Force.
Nope.
Ninja Gaiden 4. That's way too fucking hard.
Definitely not. This is the
Sinners-
one. This is the one you were talking about, right? Koimiya Cinder City.
Yeah.
Click into that one. I don't remember that one.
It looked like generic shooter 101 meets like
Oh yes, I do remember that one.
fucking Dead Space and
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, massively multiplayer, so I'll probably.
Yep. I was like, no thanks. I don't need another one of those.
Let's see here. What was the next one? Okay, Center City, then Time Takers. Time Takers looked fun, I thought.
It's just basically what into the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake basically turned into a game. Shooter. I was like, no.
These next two are definite yeses for me. Silent Hill F and Chronos: The New Dawn. I am getting both of these.
Definitely Chronos. And I will think about Silent Hill now that I know that it's got voice, American voice acting in it too.
I just want to know, how do they incorporate Silent Hill when she's in Japan and Silent Hill is in the United States?
I mean, it'll be interesting to see how the story plays out.
Yep. Outer Worlds 2. I didn't play the first one, so I can't say, but this does look fun.
While you were having your technical difficulties, we were talking about that one, how we both we played the first one, but stopped playing it and never went back to it.
Okay.
And it was a fun game. It was just I don't remember, something shinier came around and I stopped playing it.
In Zoe. I don't remember much about that one.
That one didn't look fun.
Fate Trigger.
Nope.
The 7 Deadly Sins Origin, which is
I believe that one looked interesting, but not enough that I would be like, oh yeah, this next one for sure.
Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault.
Yes, if you haven't played those games, they were those were fantastic. I will use that. The first one was so fantastic. I loved the first one. I didn't play it when it first came out. I got it later on, and I just had so much fun with it. So I've been waiting for the second one to come out. Does it have a release date on that one?
Moonlighter. Let me take a look here.
It's another
23rd.
Another October one. Yep. So jam that into the October. I think that was another one. I was like, oh, good, more October, fantastic.
Get back down here. Bloodlines. So Vampire, the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
No,
I need to play
I've
the
never,
other vampire games, so they
I've never
look fun.
liked those ones. I could never get into them.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one that I know I was talking to you guys about. So it's called La Divina Commedia, which is basically a way of saying the Divine Comedy. But so there was a game back on like the Xbox 360 called Dante's Inferno. That game was a ripoff of the God of War kind of combat.
Yeah, that
and-
was on PlayStation 2 because I played it and I platted
PlayStation
it.
3. And I remember it ended on a to be continued, and everybody has waited for a sequel that never came because Visceral Games was shuttered, and they never made the follow up to it that they had promised us. Now it's looking like this one is not a follow up, but it's basically it's like the entire Divine Comedy, which is what 3 books.
So is it
like
is it
that.
like a spiritual successor or is it just like its own thing?
I think it's its own thing. Action RPG could be Souls-like, but it's action RPG, and it looks like it's actually gonna. It's called the Divine Comedy, not Dante's Inferno or any of those other words. It was like what was that?
Right.
Inferno, Paradiso, and something else. And then, but I think this is like a recapturing of all 3 of those books, and then told in a modern game.
Okay, I mean, I'll have to see more because they didn't show a lot.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think they
this
showed gameplay.
This is most likely like a 2028 release.
Yeah.
Okay. Enshrouded. I thought it looked fun, but eh.
Like I said,
I
that's
think
the one that it was the water.
That's another
water one
MMO,
patch.
right?
Yeah, the
I
water one.
think it is. Yeah.
Age of Empires
Meh.
4. Age of Empires 4. What is that? Dynasties of the East.
Yeah.
Meh.
Cult of the Lamb.
That's a
That
great
one-
game.
That one looked fun. I didn't play it because there's another one, right?
Well, I
Yeah.
think this is just like an expansion for it.
Oh,
I
is
think
it
this is
just
just
an
a DLC. I think
Okay.
it's just a DLC.
And then there was World of Warcraft Midnight. I know neo-deth will be excited about that one.
Yep. I mean, we were waiting. We knew they were going to drop the trailer for the new expansion that comes out next year because we're almost at the end of this one. So, so this is the first time in World of Warcraft's history that we're having like a big long story arc go on, and each expansion continues where the other one is. So you're going to have a trilogy of these, and we already
Also,
know.
you're taking a page out of the Final Fantasy Online.
Yeah, I mean, literally, because in this expansion, they're bringing player housing in. We're
Yeah.
finally getting player housing.
Welcome
So
to
yeah,
EQ2 like 7 years ago.
so I mean, we're finally getting it in ours, and I know they're taking it some of it from the Final Fantasies.
Well, Final Fantasy
Playbook.
Online, like I said, their expansion is every one is a continuation of the story.
Is it?
Mm.
I mean,
there's-
yeah, I mean, they kind of sprinkle things in, but it's never been an overarching like we have a major villain.
Oh, no,
been in
this
the
is-
first one that's gonna play out in all of them.
That's how Final Fantasy is, and then in between each expansion, there's like 20 hours of filler bullshit that you have to go through before unlocking the next expansion. So that's one reason why it's taken me so long to get to the
and also like
expansion.
we finally have a lot of the people from back in the day World of Warcraft in the leads again, so the story is pretty
Although
good.
I've heard a lot of people complaining about that trailer, saying everybody looks too like plasticky and fake, and like they went all Play-Doh or some shit. I don't
These
know.
are like pre-alpha. They're not supposed to be an actual representation of the game.
Well, it's not even gameplay. It's
what I've always hated about Blizzard is their trailers look so fucking awesome, and then the game's like, here's a cartoon.
Yeah, the cutscenes never fit with what they show with those big cinema.
Yeah.
At least the newer ones.
And then the last game they have on this list here was World of Tanks Heat, which is kind of ends on a
confused as fuck why there was 2 World of Tanks. I was like, what is going on? They had the first one where it was like 2.0, this is the new one, and then they had this Heat one. I was like, what? Why are there 2 different ones here? I don't know what's going on. with their games.
And then there was one that wasn't done at Opening Night Live. There was one which is a sequel to Squanch Games' High on Life. They're doing High on Life 2.
Yep.
Yeah, they announced that already, though.
Yeah,
That
they
was
gave
announced, like,
they gave some updates on it. I don't think they have a date for it though. I don't think anyway.
So yeah, there was a lot of fucking games shown, and beforehand, during, but I mean, I thought it was pretty good for the most part. Got me excited, like, for the games that I wanted to see. I know if you were there was a lot of them that had demos, like the Lego Batman. If you were there, you could play it. There was a lot of demos on floor that they were saying that you could play, which would have been cool.
I saw part of the interview that that IGN did with the creator of Lego Batman, and they were actually asking him like, can we ask you if there's going to be certain villains in there? And he said, well, he can't really say much, but he was saying no comment among them. It sounds like Harley Quinn is going to be in the game, but they don't know to what capacity she's going to be in there. They're saying like some of the more obscure villains from like the 1960s TV show are going to show up. Like Egghead may show up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just like, so really? Now I got to go like, and they were like, of course,
Adam West it's Batman like Legacy. So like it from just that preview, it looked like, you hit the Dark Knight series, you hit the new The Batman, you hit Michael Keaton's Batman because he says, you want to get nuts.
Yeah.
And I'm allergic to nuts.
Yeah, that was so funny. So it looks like they're gonna touch on like lore from each one. So it wouldn't surprise me.
Because like somebody had posted, it's somebody who's at the event. They include the Rainbow Batman outfit. And so a lot of people in the comments right away was like, oh, woke DEI, and this guy's like, no, you do realize there was a run in the comics where Batman had a different color outfit for every day of the week, and then at the very end it accumulated into one rainbow outfit in the comic run. And so and this was like years ago that they did this,
right?
And but he's like, they even included the Rainbow Batman outfit.
It's these idiots that run around. They just see a rainbow. Like they could see a rainbow in the sky, and they'd be like, "No, the sky is."
I mean,
one of the funniest things I ever saw.
Dumbass just like pave over the rainbow crosswalk.
The outside of the Pulse Club.
Yes,
and then the community put it back.
I saw somebody did. You're cutting out again there, Cyclops. Yep. But yeah, I saw somebody take the crowns or chalk and re-put it back in there. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, and then I one of the funniest things I ever saw was somebody was complaining about CBS's Peacock logo. And it had the rainbow, and he was just like, he was going off about that, and this other person was like, this has been this way for like the past 50 years.
Yeah, since they started, they've always had that.
Like it's a peacock, and like, yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, these youngins, they don't understand like some of these legacy things that have had this for years, and they just want to rail against it for whatever reason.
Because they don't know any better.
Right, they don't. They just they feel, oh, that's woke. No,
because they learned the word woke. They don't necessarily know what it means, and they're.
I don't know what it means. I don't think anybody knows what it fucking means
that's
anymore.
What cracks me up is like these people are like, oh, wake the fuck up. Okay, so when you wake up, you're what? Woke? It's like, well, you just told me. Yeah.
A friend of mine said the opposite of woke is willful, and I'm like, yeah, that's about it.
So,
I
mean, that was a good GameCon. I enjoyed the previews that we got to see. I'm excited for some of these games.
says that my internet has got good internet, and then all of a sudden it says fairly good. Then it says poor. Make sure that it's plugged in.
That's what it seems like. You're
Mhm.
like dipping and like you're good for 1 minute, and then you
He's
just
fucking
go
over there.
robotized.
He's over there doing the 5Ds: dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Like,
Well, I'm wondering if I just got to check because I've got the connection from the router out there into here, and I'm just wondering if maybe I just gotta maybe unplug it and plug it back in. But that would completely disconnect me right now if I did that.
Yeah, let's not do that right now.
Um,
we'll just continue through it. I mean,
we're almost done anyway, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, we're at minute 40. So
an hour 40.
An hour 49.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you guys, we do have other stories here. So there was also the Bungie boss, Pete Parsons, is out after 23 years. The gaming veteran joined back in the Halo days. And I know Moto was actually commenting on the group page saying, oh, is it fine? So I'm like...
Is it what? You cut out right there.
He was asking, is it finally over?
Why?
Apparently he didn't like this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, Bungie CEO Pete Parsons is leaving after 23 years. Fellow veteran.
Well, I mean, isn't Bungie just getting enveloped into Sony?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
Sony is.
That makes total sense why he would no longer be CEO, because it's now going to be Sony's thing, and they don't need two of them, right, for the studio?
But it sounds like he's just leaving instead of getting a pay cut or
right. So I mean, it's a little bit of both, I feel. So I mean, he'll probably go spin off and make his own studio again. That seems to be what they do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's one of the original people from the Halo series, so it's not like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Right. I mean, as long as he doesn't try and just like, hey, I'm gonna go make a new studio and we're gonna reinvent Halo. Like,
but I love this right here. IGN reported that a soul-crushing atmosphere among some staff in late 2023 amid the first round of cuts as Bungie's independence within Sony began to crumble following the declining fortunes of Destiny 2. Parsons came under fire during 2024 layoffs after listings for his sports car collection indicated millions in purchases following the lucrative 2022 sale to Sony, even as rank and file staff were given pink slips. So,
yikes. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. That sounds like he was getting richer while everybody else was, like you said, getting fired.
Mm-hmm. So
I mean, Destiny, they build Destiny as like this great game that was going to bring back like the Halo, the good story, and the story was pretty decent, but I didn't think it was that great. Like you in the beginning, you had way too much you had to group up to like even do like the raid, their raids. You had to group up. You had to know these people. You couldn't just randomly join randos and go try it.
What, Destiny?
So, yeah.
The live service game that's not a live service game?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, they constantly releasing new content for it. And I'm like, I fell out like the first one. I'm like,
I mean, Nathan Fillion's voice acting and a lot of that was a lot of fun, but it's like when that's only the greatest thing about it.
Well, you had Peter Dinklage as first, and then you just get rid of him. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I remember why they got rid of him.
I don't either, but then they all of a sudden got rid of that. So
yeah, they had the Dinklage.
The Dink. Yeah, the next one that we had here was one that Koimia just brought up to us right before we went live here. Dragon Age Veilguard writer appointed senior quest designer at Bethesda. And apparently everybody's crying about it.
Yep.
Here we go again.
Because
without doing their homework on the guy.
Yeah.
Not realizing, the good shit he did otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't that made that necessarily woke. It's like, okay, how did inclusion become a bad word?
Oh, I didn't know he was
Trump.
a senior writer on BioShock Infinite.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, senior writer on BioShock Infinite. I know
Oh
here.
no, the DLC BioShock Infinite Betrayal at Sea. I thought
Yep.
it was talking about the first.
But I mean,
he was also the code lead writer on Mass Effect Andromeda, and and being credited as the senior writer for Anthem. Well, we'll forgive him for that. And what does it say here? Yeah, so he experienced questions helped some of the best written games ever. He most recently work is for the upcoming Ghost of Yote. Is that Yotai or Yote? I'm not sure how to say that. Yotai.
Yeah.
While in the past, he has worked for Telltale Games, writing for Game of Thrones. Now, Game of Thrones, when that was coming up for Telltale, a lot of people ripped on it, and I'm like, yeah, it kind of followed the same formula of the Walking Dead games from Telltale.
Yeah. I don't think I played any of those ones.
It didn't have the nudity. It didn't have the nudity that a lot of people wanted for it, but I'm like, yeah, but can you really say that that's a bad thing? As long as
it was awesome. New game?
I wanted more Game of Thrones like that because that one was really good. I love those Telltale games, the Walking Dead ones, the Game of Thrones, the Wolf Among Us, the Batman ones were pretty good.
Too.
They're working on it.
I know, but they've been working on it for like 4 years. Come on.
The Batman ones were really good. The Back to the Future one was pretty fun. And
I played that one.
Even now, because I have the PlayStation Plus Premium, and my boys have been getting into Strong Bad. Actually had Telltale games, and so I don't know if you guys are familiar with Strong Bad.
No.
From the internet. Oh, you guys, you kids.
You children.
So
here's another thing we're going to be able to say fuck that orange fuck in the fucking White House for. Sony is raising the price on the PS5 console in America tomorrow, which this was published on the 20th. Already happened. All PlayStations are going up by $50 in the United States. So, and my wife and I were actually just watching something, I want to say it was through MSNBC. They were saying they could even go up even further. So if you're planning on getting a PlayStation for yourself or for that child for Christmas, get it now.
Do it now?
Yes.
Well, I don't think...
Weren't they the last ones to do it? Because Xbox did it first, and then Nintendo came out and said they're going to do it with all of their Switches and shit. And
But wasn't Nintendo's only on the old systems? I don't think it's on the new Switch 2, is it?
It's not on the Switch 2.
Well, that's just it. I think the Switch 2 price was already
calculated in, right?
Yeah.
That's why it took them so long to actually announce it or whatever.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, but right here, so PlayStation 5 base system will be going to $549.99. The digital will be going from $449 to now $499, and then the PlayStation 5 Pro will now be a whopping $749.99. So basically $750. Now, one thing that is noticed that is of note is that GameStop is trying to combat this by offering people $50 more for your old console. So if you go in with like a PlayStation 4 and you're going to put that money towards a PlayStation 5, they'll give you $50 additional towards that PlayStation 5 to compensate for that. That's their way of trying to
GameStop has definitely been stepping up their game recently.
They're hanging on by a thread. They got to.
I know they're hanging on by a thread, and maybe that's why they're trying to be more relevant and whatnot, and try and help us out or whatever instead of charging us 2 cents for things. But they're definitely been more in the news with doing the good things and trying to help the gamers out.
And I respect them for that. So but yeah, this is all in because of the tariffs that Agent Orange has put through.
Yeah. And didn't he say he was going to start upping them even more for the semiconductors and everything?
Yeah, I don't know if he's talked about it or threatened it or what.
I think he threatened it, but yeah, he was saying, so like, graphics cards. I mean, they're already expensive as fuck, but now they're going to go up even more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing? We don't make any of these things. None of this shit is made in our country anymore.
Well, that's his thing, is he wants the companies to come to America.
They're not good. They left America.
He thinks it's going to happen overnight, and it's not.
I mean, I don't. This is not the way you force companies. Strong arming them is not going to force them to come. Oh well, let me go back to America. That'll work out well. No.
Mm-hmm.
most of these resources are also all found in those areas. Like, we don't have the resources that are used to make these things, so it's not like you're gonna tempt them back here.
Basically, he's trying to make America great by fucking us.
Pretty much. Like,
I mean, there's no other.
This is his great
plan.
Like, this was his plan. Tariffs, that'll save us. No. Didn't work back from Reagan. It's not going to fucking work now. So.
Oh, but it could be different this time. No, it's not. No.
Giving the rich tax breaks does not trickle down. Trickle down economics does not fucking work. Like, we've already proven all this shit. But okay, keep going. See what
building
happens.
from the bottom up has been proven to work, because then you get an established base and move up. But why don't we try to trickle down? Because that's always been a good thing.
Yeah, it's worked in the past, right? No, it hasn't. Anyways, off the political stuff.
All right, and then Koimia, I can't remember, you said something about this at the very beginning of the game, or if it was you, neo-deth, but yeah, struggling BioShock 4 studio taps ex-Diablo boss Rod Fergusson to rework the game. The industry closer arrives as the next BioShock game has stalled. Okay, it's been like, what, 13 freaking years since the last BioShock game? This is insane that it's taken this long.
And they don't, they haven't, it feels like they haven't even gotten off the ground, because they keep having to redo whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the main guy that was doing those, didn't he leave?
He left the studio right after BioShock Infinite came out. And then I think they put out their DLCs for it. He was there to help out for that. But then he started working for Take-Two, and I think he's the one, isn't he doing Chronos now?
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why I want to play that game now, isn't it?
Ken Levine, yeah, it looks like he's doing Chronos, but he has also said, like, I guess it's because of him that we never got a BioShock movie, because the studios were telling him, we'll do it and we'll give you as much of a budget as you want, but you're going to make it PG-13. And he was like, hey, this is an M-rated game. It needs to be an R-rated movie. So here's for your budget. Which one of my middle fingers would you like?
I mean, at least he stood up to that. I mean, we are getting a show now, right? Isn't it Prime? Doesn't Prime or Netflix or one of the big studios has it, and they're working on it, I know. But hopefully they'll have it, with The Last of Us and all these, mature content that's come out. Hopefully they'll stick to it. Yeah, because a lot of those movies, they're like, oh yeah, let's dumb it down so we can get as many people in there to watch this movie. No, keep it what it is, and people will still come to it. People will still bring your kids to it, or whatever, even though that it's rated R or M rated.
Well, I mean, that's what I like that they're doing with combat movies, is they're not dumbing them down for PG-13 ratings. They're giving them their full, their full fatalities and the blood and the guts and everything that you've come to expect from the franchise. They're not PG-13ing it like they did before.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I think this game's pretty much dead in the water. They're gonna have to probably restart or something if they're bringing in this many people. This is what it feels like. And they, I think we did an article before where they scrapped the remaster so that they could focus more on this, because this got bad ratings or something. And I'm like, how about we just put out a remaster, get people interested again, especially like right around the time that the show's supposed to come out, right?
Yes. Yep.
that would make fucking sense. And then we can move forward, with this fourth installment. Maybe even try and get the original guy back. Like, whatever you got to do to get him back on board to help this game. Because
give him the biggest raise in video game history to get him
something
back.
Like, it just seems like this whole series, this is just limping the fuck along.
Which is sad because the first 3 games were so amazing.
I'll give it the 2. 3 was 3
Dude,
did
Infinite
not
was
hit.
awesome.
You didn't like
Infinite?
Infinite?
I love Infinite.
Didn't hit as hard for me.
I
liked
liked Infinite more than 2.
I liked it, but it was like its own thing over here. Like, oh yeah, this is going on while this is going on, and I'm like,
2 was more of an expansion pack than a sequel.
Yeah,
true. But I like those first 2. Like, those are what hooked me. Like the deep sea thing, and then all of a sudden we're up in the air. I'm like, it needed to be called something else. It was not BioShock, because you're not in the water, but it kind of ties to it.
It was called something else, Infinite.
Yeah, I know, but it had the
BioShock
BioShock in front of it, and it had nothing to really do with it.
Debatable.
That's how I felt.
It did. It was just connected very jankily at the end.
Very loosely.
But then
I mean, I'm not saying
DLC,
it wasn't a bad game. I liked the game, but it needed to not have the BioShock in front of it.
The DLCs that were after it really connected them really well. But
okay, so that's why I had already turned off from playing the first one and was like, okay, well, I'm not doing any deal, and I don't really do DLCs anyways. Like, you should have given me that story in the beginning,
right?
And then
who's the man who's going to be getting the Indiana Jones DLC?
This will be like one of the first ones that I'm like actually looking forward to on DLC.
Okay.
Have you played the Indiana Jones? Those are so fun. Like, the combat, everything is. It better be like
on Game Pass.
That's what I got on his Game Pass.
It better be like that in the DLC. If it's like, well, I think the thing that turned me off on DLC is, you do remember back in Diablo 1, I think it was, the second, like the DLC to Diablo 1 was made by Sierra and was like a totally different fucking game.
Yep.
Where they completely butchered it. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yep.
So I think that's originally where I got turned off on like DLCs, is from back in the day of that.
Well, I mean, I used to be completely against DLC, and then I started playing ones like, Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man from 2018 that had the city that never sleeps. And I was playing it, and I was like, this should have been part of the original game, but I totally see why they did this. And then I was hoping for more DLC for Spider-Man 2, but it never came, or at least not yet anyway. Who knows if they'll actually do it.
Don't hold your breath on that one. I think they've literally said they're not putting anything else for it.
All they've said is there's nothing planned, or there's nothing else in development. They haven't said that it won't be there.
I don't think it'll be there. They're probably already working. I think they've already said they're working on the next one and Wolverine, which I was hoping at the Gamescom we might have gotten like a sneak peek or little tidbit, something for fucking Wolverine.
I bet they're saving that for either the Game Awards Game Awards, or that could be, because usually I think Jeff Grubbs actually said that they're going to do another. He doesn't know if it's going to be a state of play or if it's going to be one that's more focused or if it's something else. But something's coming in September, and for Sony, and they don't. Insomniac doesn't usually say anything unless they've got a lot to show or they're getting ready to rev up their marketing campaign. And we've got little tidbits of Wolverine here, so that's why I say I'll bet you. We either hear something in September or we hear something at Game Awards, and then they start revving up their campaign for advertising next year.
I fucking hope so, because we've only had that little teaser back in, what was it, 21, 22?
Yeah,
I don't remember. It's been so fucking long.
I wonder if they maybe reworked some of the game because of the leaks.
I know the leaks. Jesus Christ.
But
Maybe have more secure shit and don't punish us because you got fucking hacked. It's not our fault. We just
Yeah, I
want
know.
this fucking game. We want a fucking Wolverine game where you can just fucking slash into people and, you know, have the movement like Spider-Man was.
Mhm.
Be able to go anywhere and do whatever you want.
So
Like that's my take on that.
Oh yeah. Oh, Koimia's gone. No.
Who's there?
Oh, there he is. See, I don't know. It keeps showing that he disappears and then he's there. But
You're having the
anyway,
problems.
I have a lot of problems.
I mean, yes. We
But,
don't have time for that in this show.
But anyway, yeah, we're only about 9 minutes past the 2-hour mark here, and I think we're wrapped up here. Was there anything else you guys wanted to add? Anything else that you wanted to say about Gamescom, or any other stories that we maybe have missed?
I do have a quick Koimia's comments.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Oh yeah, I have my segment too.
Oh, sorry.
Just to wrap things up here soon, though.
Better not be about baby metal.
Nope, it's not. It's not. Even though it's fantastic that they are number 9 on the Billboard Top 200.
Jesus.
No.
I shouldn't have to count that one.
No. Super Troopers 3. Fuck that. We don't need it. We need Weed Fest. Where is my goddamn Weed Fest? Super Troopers 2 sucked. 3 is gonna suck. Simple as that.
You don't think they can turn it around?
No.
What is Weed Fest? I don't even know that.
Weed Fest. So Weed Fest was teased at the end of Beer Fest, like a post-credit scene.
I don't even remember that one. I know I watched it, but I don't remember that there was a thing at the end.
It was a post-credit scene where they were like walking down an alleyway telling the story of how they found this weed den, and Willie Nelson was in there and all that, and then they go into the door and they find the door and they find Willie Nelson, and then it says we'll continue in Weed Fest. So we don't need a Super Troopers 3.
I mean, weren't they saying the Super Troopers 3 was like kind of crowdfunded too? Like they were talking about something about that.
Yeah, I think it was.
I have no idea, but we don't need it.
How we got the that.
We need Weed Fest.
Okay.
So for Koimia's comments, we'll end it with
there's that goddamn rainbow.
Yep, there it was. Fucking woke
ass rainbow that's on a peacock that's been there for 50 years.
Right.
Show. So yeah. Give me Weed Fest. We don't need Super Troopers.
Okay.
Stop! He's already dead.
You just said it like 4 times. That's like, okay, we get no, but I get that though. So I really like the first Super Troopers. Second one was nowhere near as good. Nowhere near. And the third one, I'm just like, stop it. You're beating a dead horse.
Yep.
I mean, I will admit if I'm wrong. You know, if it comes out and it ends up being great, I'll be the first to say I was wrong. But no, we don't need it.
Okay.
Yep.
And then just for my segments, it's just going to be kind of what I've been doing more on my stream. I've been starting off my stream by showcasing my shirts. So this one is a Dungeons and Mysteries. So a take on D&D and fucking Scooby-Doo. It's from onceuponat.net, and I will put that in the comments here. I've just been promoting them more. I've been like lately, their shirts have been really fucking on point. Thank you. They've been really on point with some of their nerdy mashups, and I love that feel on shirts where you're taking like 2 different things and just mashing them up, and they just work so well. Another one I have is like a Jurassic Park, but instead of the T-Rex, it's the Dinobot, and it's when Dinobots ruled the galaxy. You know, taking those 2 different things. I think some of the first ones I got with them was like, again, the Jurassic Park, you know, but instead of the T-Rex on it, it's got the the alien logo and says, the LV whatever. I can't remember the numbers on it. But I've always liked Once Upon a Tea, and some of their things are like very limited. Like, so they'll do a limited run. Once it's gone, it's gone. You have to kind of get it when you can. But they always have sales every week of like a bunch of different genres.
Today's shirt beam.
Yeah. That was not me. I have not gotten my Beam shirt yet.
Nope, and I've got the Joker shirt going on here. So,
but yeah, I don't get sponsored by them or nothing. I've just been buying a lot of shirts from them, so I've been promoting the shirts that I wear as I stream. So I would love to eventually get sponsored by them, or something. They send us a couple shirts to display or whatever.
I will wear whatever shirt they want me to.
Like I've got two more orders coming from them. They had a Beetlejuice one, so it says never trust the living. I'm like, yes, I have to have that. I love that. Or another one was like a Wednesday one, and it says books because murder is illegal or something like that.
I wasn't Koimia's favorite movie, Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, I mean it is. He loves that one. He says it's fantastic. I mean, on those shirts, they had a couple other ones where it was like the older, newer Beetlejuice, where he's older, and I'm like, but I love the green. I mean, they do a lot of green shirts, I noticed too. So it's hard when I've got the green background being taken out. But yeah, I think their shirts are fantastic. I will put that in.
You'll use that word.
Yes, I will. They're good quality for the price, especially if you get them with on the sales that they do every week. So it's been we've used fantastic a lot this show 8 times.
Well, it's been a fantastic show.
No, not doing it. Too forced.
No, okay. But all right. Was there anything else you guys wanted to bring up?
That was pretty much all I had.
Nope.
So.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us. We really do appreciate that. Koimiya, where can we see you next throughout the week before the next show?
Yeah. Are you going to be streaming anything?
Who knows? We'll just
Are you going to go back to the game you were playing? Because that one, I was watching you play that one. It looked pretty fun.
I need to, but I'm so sucked into Final Fantasy Online right now that...
Why don't you stream it?
Why would I?
Because reasons.
Content. Everything is content.
I don't care about this shit like you guys do. I told you that. This is a hobby for me. This is not...
But why would you not try and maybe you get people that are interested and you start getting more followers, or you get more regulars, or whatever the case may be. Or like I was going to try that other site that Angel told us that you can get a lot of followers on, but you don't get a lot of people that comment through. I think it's this one, Nemo TV.
Yeah. I looked into that.
There's
a lot of sketchy shit on that.
I was looking at some of that. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm like, we're borderlines only fans here on some of those.
I was looking at some of those. I was like, what are we doing watching here? But I mean, if it gets you some followers on a different site that that immediate transitions. Yeah, I know you don't think about it that way.
Here's my thing. My couch is too comfortable.
That's how you play that? Is on the couch?
Well, I'm playing it on my PS5.
Oh, it has controller. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's
keyboard and mouse.
It's really well done on controller. You should try it. They have I'm
sure they have. I can't do another MMO.
And the load times on the PS5 are fantastic. It's faster than the computer.
Okay, he didn't fully say the word. He said fantastic.
He was trying to say it, but he didn't.
Yeah, no, you should try it. It's like they've got the free trial, and it's
Oh, I'm
really
sure they do. They always do, so they can.
dude. But I mean, it's more than just a trial. I mean, you get the base game and the first 2 expansions, and like up to level 80, I think it is.
Damn, they give you a shit ton. Like
They give
WoW
you
usually caps you at like level 20.
20. Yeah, no, it's like level 80 in the first 2 expansions.
What is the cap on the levels right now?
990, I think.
Oh, so they give you quite a chunk of shit then.
Yeah. They.
I like how you call it a chunk of shit.
So.
Well, I mean, they give you a bunch. Like,
I'll send you the link, and because I don't know for sure what they give. What I know it's the base game in the first 2 expansions, but I think it's to level 80, but I'm not positive.
All right. I mean, still, it sounds like they give you quite a bit to.
Oh yeah, you get
dig into.
Yeah.
I don't want to do another MMO. It's bad enough I'm on the MMO I have now.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time slotting that in to keep up with that while doing all my other shit. But again, like
phrasing.
Obviously.
Again, like content. Like that's always what I'm thinking about. Am I putting out content? Is it going out and are people watching it?
Yeah,
I'm slotting that in. So that's why I hit the phrasing.
Okay.
So.
No, because I'm doing that too, where I'm always thinking about content, but at the same time, I'm like, you remember, Brian? I said that you and I are going to make this. We're trying to take this to be something successful and maybe even make a living out of this, and we're going to just drag Koimia along.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to be successful. Damn it! This is a hobby. No, I don't want to. It's like.
Yeah.
So
I love the laugh track and behind you as your wife's laughing at this.
Yeah.
All right. So that's where we can maybe see Koimia if he decides that he wants to, do
right.
this.
Always check out his Twitter, X,
Yeah,
whatever the fuck. And
that's the best chance to finding me.
Yeah, you'll see when he's going to go live, or you'll also get some good comments. I've seen a couple of your posts recently that have been pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And neo-deth, where can we find you throughout the week?
Well, I mean, now I'm trying to get back to streaming to Beam so I can multi-platinum or multi-stream again. But Twitch is always the main place I go. So if I can get that up and running, which I'm hoping to do tonight for my stream of World of Warcraft, we're raiding in the new zone. So, that's what I'm hoping to do.
All right. Yep, and then you'll be able to find me on here, like always, through through Twitch and through YouTube. I'm going to be putting a lot more stuff up on my YouTube page. I'm learning a lot more about that. And then I will also be posting content on TikTok and through all of my various socials, through X, through Facebook, through Instagram. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And
there's
got
definitely too many. Like it's hard to keep up with just one, just two. Like I'm doing streaming to Twitch and then reposting on YouTube. That's hard enough. And then you throw in trying to do TikTok and keep up with that and comments, and it's like, wow. That's why I fell off on TikTok. It was just too much to try and keep up and get a following going.
That's why if we can ever make this where this is what we do for a living, I want to hire somebody.
Right. You would have a social media person that would, do all the things, and an editor, so you don't have to sit there and edit your own videos.
Mm-hmm.
So
we will get to Matthew Santoro height at some point where we can actually afford to,
sure. I don't even
put out a
know
$5,000 video and only make $1,000 back on it, like he did for a while.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know he's making a profit now, but that's what it was for a while. I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah,
but yeah. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. When we're going to go ahead and end it here, and we will talk to everybody next time. Later, everybody.
Laters.
Good night, everybody.